Good afternoon, Virgos. Welcome to Love of My Life Tarot. If it's your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have Virgo placements at in your chart. This may or may not resonate. If it does, fine. If it don't, this may not be your reading. As always, cross watchers, you're welcome to join. So, Virgos, September the 2nd is where we are. Yeah, September the 2nd, Monday afternoon. Yeah. And so, Virgo, it seems from this energy right here, you are dealing with someone, and this can either be someone who you're dealing with, or this can be you yourself. So, again, take it how it resonates, right? Because whatever the case may be, it appears as if someone is feeling as though they are walking around as an empty vessel, having to disguise themselves and hide themselves, having to shield themselves. This is someone who is deep down within inside. This is someone who is carrying a painful scar. This is someone who is hiding the fact that they're still hurting. This is someone who has yet to cut ties, who, when it comes to these, needed to sacrifice in order for this person to have any type of freedom. They are seriously, sincerely needing to cut this here baggage loose. But they seem to be having a hard time letting go because they're still holding on to past regrets and remorse. For some, this could be somebody who is blaming others, beating up on themselves, no doubt. It appears as if this person is suffering with some sort of addiction or addictive pattern behavior. When it comes to these addictive repeating pattern behaviors, they're having a hard time breaking the cycle. And that can be because they're having a hard time with healing because they're not doing the proper step work. And so when it comes to this here empty vessel, it seems as though they are going back and forth with this here demonic spirit. And see what happens often in life when a person is wounded, scarred, continue to walk around feeling broken and damaged, and they start beating up on themselves with self doubt, they tend to become very codependent. And they tend to go out and prey on someone else who is just as vulnerable and weak as they are. And often in life, what happens is, Virgo, when someone is wounded and they haven't gotten over it, but they don't want nobody else to know that they are still wounded or hurt, they try to cover it up. They try to uh, wear this shield, this mask. Um, they don't want nobody to see beneath the makeups. They don't want nobody to see beneath the surface. they tend to walk around with this here artificial cold heart. But out in public, they tend to wear a smile. But this person has become blinded to the pain because they have become so comfortable with others hurting them. They have become so comfortable with feeling betrayed and let down and rejected and abandoned, told no, talked about, criticized, put down, made fun of, judged, belittled. They got comfortable with that and they began to actually believe it. The more someone told them that they would never amount to being nothing in life, the more they heard it and the more they was rejected and the more they had doors slammed in their face. It's like they would get a job, start a job, get fired, lose a job, get in a relationship, get dumped on, get put out, moving with somebody, get thrown out. Feelings of being unwanted or unwelcome, uninvited, not a part of. How do they go about handling this? They can be trying to drink away their sorrows, popping pills, getting high, whatever the case may be. But for this person, it's as if this person is spiraling out of control. So when it comes to this selfish pride and ego, this is someone who has walked around for quite some time, like a bride in a cage, feeling as though they have wasted their life, they have wasted their time, waiting for something other to come to them and change. But the more they sat around and waited for something to come and fall in their lap, things just began to get worse and get heavier, get darker for them because they didn't seek out the correct tools or guides or steps to help them. Maybe they did, but they didn't have the moral support. This is somebody who not only beats up on themselves, but they tend to blame others for their downfall, for hurting them. This is somebody who people tend to have misunderstood. This is somebody who could come across very nice, very sincere, but misunderstood, judged by many. This is somebody that, when it comes to, like I said, putting on this character, when it comes to the trump of the lies, this is somebody who, like I said, they try to shield themselves, but underneath all that, when it comes to the temple of the body, this is somebody who's very fragile. This is not a fighter. This is somebody who's wounded. They often go looking for love in the wrong places, hoping that people will not be able to see through them. And when it comes to this here, hiding your true self, hiding your true identity. How do I hide myself from showing the world that I'm wounded or hurt or been scarred? Now, Virgo, in some cases, this could be someone who is even blaming you for their F ups. And they can be saying, well, Virgo, you did this to me. You hurt me. You rejected me. You put me down. This could be somebody who's watching you on social media. This could be a past, a lover, or a family member, whatever the case may be. But when they watch you and they see that you are healed and that you are moving forward and you are surrounded with love and light, and they ask themselves, how is it that Virgo was able to maneuver and move forward without me and just glide on through life as if everything is ice cream, cherries, and Cool Whip, and I'm over here suffering? And Virgo act like they don't give a damn, and this is Virgo's doing. So this person is putting on this here masquerade, but this person is also pissed. And for some Virgo, this person could be pissed off with you to a point that this person begins to move like parasites. A lot of evil, wicked thoughts is running through this person's mind. And like I said, the more they begin to listen to these so called voices inside their head, the more they begin to spiral out of control. This is someone who is actually sitting in here calling upon these here storms. When it comes to the masquerade with the parasite and it comes to calling in the storms, this is somebody who feels that they have the power to control this here storm. This is somebody who feels like um they could come to you smiling and that you would never figure out that they're angry with you, because the masquerade, the whole trick to wearing this here disguise, this masquerade, is to come to you pretending and befriending you, acting like they're your friend, like they're concerned, and that everything is going to be well, saying all the right things to pull you in, never having the intentions to help lift you. And see, that's why I always say you have to be careful when it comes to the company that you keep or entertain or who you let in. Because, see, what happens is when you're dealing with someone who's moving like an energy vampire, their whole plan is to come in seeking this here revenge on you. And for some of you, you may have an enemy. Maybe you may not be aware of it. This could be a male or a female. Whatever the case may be, this is an enemy seeking revenge. This is somebody who's coming to you wearing a masquerade, pretending, but coming in like a thief to steal from you. This is someone whose intentions towards you is to come in and brainwash you and poison you. It's like, here, my child, take this fruit and bite off it. This is someone who's coming in to drain you mentally and emotionally like an energy vampire. Even if it seriously attack you. Hey, who's coming in? Let me see. Of light and dark, how are you? Yin Yang, how are you? You said new all subbies here? I do free reads. I do, especially during Virgo season. I do pick Virgos out. I choose different Virgos who I'm going to surprise. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're a new subscriber, definitely, check out my email, okay? For those of you who are a Virgo and you are celebrating birthdays during this Virgo season, right? I have special readings for my Virgos where I do 40-minute readings for my Virgos for 22.22. Okay. So if you wish to book a reading for 22.22, that's $22.22 for my Virgos only during this September Virgo birthday season, then please email me at tracylovingmylifeterry@gmail.com. Okay. Or you can reach me at bookmeym@gmail.com. But I think it's much easier for those of you to reach out to me at tracylovingmylifeterry@gmail.com. Okay. And when you email me, let me know that you are a subscriber to the channel. Okay. Let me know when your birthday is. Okay. And I am going to choose and pick. Make sure when you email me that you put your phone number, your name with your date of birth. Okay. So your phone number, your name, and your date of birth, and email me. Okay, let me know you're a subscriber. All right, because I'm gonna go through my emails and I'm going to check it. Okay, and I'm gonna pick a few of my Virgos out. I'm gonna give free birthday readings. Okay, to those of you who wish to book a Virgo reading, and you wish to receive a 40-minute reading, okay, for $22. That's a discount. That's only for my September Virgos and my August Virgos who are celebrating this here Virgo season. If you wish to receive that discount, please email me, okay, at tracylivingmylifetarget@gmail.com. All right, and get that discount. All right, and you can get a full 40-minute reading for 22.22. All right, so that's not bad at all. So moving along in your reading, like I was saying, Virgo, this person who you're dealing with here, this is somebody who is in a very dark place, right? Feeling lonely to themselves. This is someone who's gone through so much pain that they are having negative deleting thoughts. Okay. And sometimes they feel like, well, I can just go to sleep. And if I sleep myself away, whatever it is I'm feeling today will be gone tomorrow. This is someone who feels surrounded and tied down with anger and chains. The Tower card. In this person to feeling trapped and isolated. All these swords being stabbed in this person's back and chest. So somebody can definitely be feeling tormented, where there's a need for somebody to be peaceful among the thorns, carrying this here heavy burden. There's a need for peace. But this person is not doing the proper step work in order for them to heal. And see, that's even the same thing, Virgo, if you are still holding on to somebody yourself. Let's say you love somebody and this person tries to come back and you open the door and you let them back, hoping that, they have changed, or telling yourself that you can help them change and get back up on their feet. But when this person is carrying a heavy, dark, demonic spirit within, and you open the door and let them in, you know what's going to happen? Anytime one demonic spirit drops at your doorstep, guess what? 12 more drops right in with them. And so now you got a bunch of dark, demonic energy spirits within inside your home. Things start falling apart inside your house. And you find yourself losing control because you have this heavy, dark energy around you. You can't change a person who's not able to see correctly. And what happens is that vibration will pull you down and break you down and destroy you. And it's like if you can't beat them, join them. But then when you try to join them, they will tear everything up you got going on good for you. So it's like, Virgo, what are you going to do? You have to be careful, especially for my Virgos out there who may be saying, well, you know what, I'm heartbroken because I really fell for this person. We was in love, long story short, we had feelings for each other. And I thought it was going to work out, but this person didn't want to change. They lied to me. They cheated on me. They went back to their significant other. And now I'm sitting here lonely, lost, caught up in these emotions. And I thought me and this person was twin flames, and now I'm having a hard time dealing with it. And what happens is when you yourself don't heal, you end up going out and you end up attracting wounded people just like yourself. And you start attracting them like flies, right? And then for my Virgos who are healed and you are strong, you're going to be tested and you're going to be challenged because there are going to be people that may try to come towards you and test you, whether this is male or female or whether same sex couples, whatever the case may be. You have to be careful because you're going to be tested during this here Virgo season. Tonight the moon will actually go into a full moon. September 2nd, September 3rd, there will be a full moon in the Virgo moon. So for those of you, my Virgo sons and my Virgo moons out there, and you have Virgo moon in your chart, you're going to feel this Mercury retrograde rather heavy, especially if you have Pisces in your chart as well, because September the 17th and the 18th, the moon goes into Pisces. I know for myself, I'm a Virgo Pisces moon. Pisces North Node. I have Virgo in other places in my chart. So it's like the stronger you are, right, Virgo, is like for my Virgos who are healed, those of you who have recovered from a broken heart and you are trying to push yourself forward and you are trying to grow spiritually and you have become or you are in this direction of being placed in the right path at the right time where you have learned through spiritual growth how to become self-sufficient and independent for yourself. Often a lot of people will get upset with your glow up because you're shining, your light is sparkling, right? And so sometimes people will tend to misjudge you and start saying little crazy things about you. Virgos acting like they're all this and that. Virgos acting antisocial. Virgos think they're better than me. But what they feel or realize is that it has nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, Virgo is a survivor. Virgo is a soldier. Virgo is a warrior because Virgo had to learn how to overcome a whole lot of BS and a whole lot of nonsense from dealing with past people, places, and things that came into Virgo's life with toxic negative energy. And so now, Virgo, having to pick yourself back up after the storm, trials, and tribulations of you dealing with very harsh, critical consequences, whether with your past life, present. Some of you could be going through it now. Some of you can have somebody in your house that's causing major chaos and interruption and causing all hell to break loose in your house because you can live in a toxic negative household. Some of you can have a roommate or you can be dealing with an adult child, teenage child. You know what I'm saying? Um, you could be going through this here separation, baby mommy drama, baby daddy drama, and this chaos. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do this is now the kids going back to school. And so it's like, okay, some of you could be dealing with this crazy, crazy situations, right? Relationships, whatever the case may be, and you're trying to clean your house out. And it's like you have learned this person now. You're catching on to this person's BS. This person's not going to change. They keep coming to you with these same mind games. And even when you try to break free, This person tries to latch on and still try to come back toward you, and it's like, well, damn, what can I do? I thought I got rid of this here energy. But you have to understand, Virgo, that when somebody sees that you're strong, you're going to have a hard time you What's up, Breland? How you doing? Chats, if it's your first time here. Hey, Tiara, how you doing? Welcome to the happy birthday to you too, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Virgo, when people see your strength, sometimes your strength is what attracts people to you also, right? Because you're coming off very courageous, you're coming off very strong, right? You are the teacher, the psychiatrist, the therapist, right? And so people tend to come to you with their problems. And they need a shoulder to cry on or a shoulder to lean on or just somebody to simply listen to them and hear them out, right? And Virgo, that's who we are. We're very good listeners. I should be a therapist right about now. You know what I'm saying? I should have damn this became a psychiatrist sometimes, because Virgos, we tend to be, and not saying that we perfect because we're not. We have our flaws. We have our ups and our downs. None of us is perfect. You know what I'm saying? We all been through a shit show in our life. You feel me? And so it's all about learning those past life lessons, growing up, healing through that. And it's like, like I said, picking yourself back up and now taking those steps and now having to figure this shit out. Lost all contact with people, places, and things. You don't have the same circles you once had. You don't have the same friendships that you once had. People are leaving this earth. They're passing away. They're dying, and you never probably got the proper closure between you and another individual. Then that person end up, leaving this earth, and you're like, damn. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a lack of communication. There's blockages. There's a lack of self-esteem. It's like, how do you come back and say, I effed up, accept responsibilities for your wrongdoing, and say, I'm sorry, forgive me, allow me, I've learned from this, and this is what I'm going through, but you don't know how to start the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can we have this adult conversation of communication without bringing the negative toxic energy in the mix? You understand what I'm saying? How can two people communicate, conversate without the hate, without sitting back, calling each other names, or without having these going down memory lane? You understand? Because I feel like the past is the past. And sometimes people got to understand, we can communicate and have a conversation. We can apologize, we can forgive, but it doesn't mean that we have to get back together, right? It's like, because sometimes two people are just simply not always meant to be together. And that's okay. Sometimes people come into your life as a lesson for you to learn some things. Sometimes you are into that person's life as a lesson well taught, a lesson well learned, especially if you healed from it. If you healed from it, then God bless, congratulations. Clap, clap. I can relate. You understand? Because I've been through hell, you know what I'm saying? Back. Okay. So, it's not easy, Virgos. It's not okay. On and upload this here reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you got something from it. And I'm getting ready to come back, Virgo, and do a reading on your careers. But for those of you who are here for the first time, thank you for subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Okay. Thank you for supporting the channel. Also, feel free to invite other Virgos to this here channel. We are a Virgo platform family. We try to show loyalty and respect, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to networking here on this here platform, but yeah, we have to break free. You know what I'm saying, Virgo, you can't help another a grown adult. You know what I mean? A person who's over 30. Anytime you deal with somebody who, is over 30, 40, 50, 60, and they still haven't gotten the clue and they still out here doing the same shit that they've been doing 20 years ago, you have to let that shit go. You can't save them. You can't play Captain Save a Hoe. You can't do it. You can only worry about yourself. You feel me? So I'm gonna get ahead on and upload this. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will come back and give you another reading. All right. So with that being said, God bless. I'm out. And there's another one. Let me out. Oh God. It's like it wants me to stay, and I have to go.